This is Chris Kell with your Core Complete Hip Rotation Corrective Exercises. For our hip rotation issue, okay, we're going to roll the lateral structure of our body. Alright, so the first thing that I want to do is look at my IT bands, alright, and more specifically an area for my TFL. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, come onto my side, I'm kind of twisting this way. I want to start by rolling anything from the base of my hip all the way down to my knee. I'm rolling the side of my leg here, using my other leg to just kind of propel me along, and again, I'm looking for spots that are tight or painful. Alright, when I find that spot, I'm going to get into that area, press down, and just try to let it sink in for anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds and or until that area starts to depress. Okay, from here, I'm also going to get a small area of my upper hip. Alright, now I'm still twisting onto this side, but it's a small muscle called the TFL. This is a muscle that is usually tight and one that can cause our hip to rotate. So I'm trying to really get into that area. I can turn this way as well. You'll really feel just kind of a small attachment that really hurts. I want to get into that area and just kind of wiggle around until that starts to depress, but really make sure to focus on that. Alright, now from there, I'm going to roll what is called my hip rotator. Okay, we did this for our lordosis corrections, but again, what I'm going to do is sit on the roller, cross one leg over the roller, kind of lean over a little bit until I'm shifting all my weight onto this side, alright? So I'm really kind of feeling one spot that really hurts, and those are, the muscles of my lateral hip. Alright, I really want to roll over, get into that area until it starts to depress. Okay, eventually that's going to become easier, alright? And once that's the case, we're going to incorporate something a little bit stronger. We're going to take a lacrosse ball here and do the same thing. So I'm going to put this down, take my ball here, just kind of try to get into this area, cross over it. Ooh, that hurts. So again, find the spot that hurts, kind of oscillate over it, press in. That's what we're looking for, anywhere from 50 to 30 oscillations, focusing on areas of tightness or pain. Just let the ball sink in until those areas start to press down. Okay, now for our last area here, we're going to get our lats. Okay, these are also kind of muscles in the lateral portion of our body, so they could be involved in hip rotation. So, or rotation generally. So what I want to do, just kind of get into this area, really press across, use my push my butt up into the air slightly, use my leg here to just push up and down. I'm going a little bit lower, this rolling over my rib cage as well, just kind of getting a broad area, focusing on just spots of pain and restriction that I feel, and just trying to press into that area and just work it out. This is like a poor man's massage. You want to kind of find that area of restriction, spend about 15 to 30 seconds on that area, or until it starts to depress. Now from here, we're going to go into our warm-up drills. All right, for our mobility drills, I'm going to start out with a pigeon pose with a twist. All right, the pigeon pose, I'm going to cross one leg in front like this, turn it a little bit closer so you see me. All right, bring my back leg behind me, and I'm just twisting in, all right, until I feel a pronounced stretch here in my front butt cheek. I'm holding, I'm coming back, I'm just twisting in and out of this position for anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. All right, I'm going to repeat that on both sides. All right, from there, I'm moving into a half kneeling hip flexor pose. All right, with a half kneeling hip flexor pose, I'm coming into this position. One leg is forward. I want to be thinking about being as tall as possible, tightening the butt cheek of my down leg. I'm turning my abs on. Pressing the stick into the ground is helping me to do that. Just leaning forward and twisting in until I feel a good stretch in my down hip here. Okay, I'm sorry, the front of my down leg. Again, I'm leaning in, pausing, really tightening up, trying to gain a little bit of range of motion with each movement here. And again, 10 to 15 reps for each area. All right, now to finish up here, okay, I have my what are called knee-to-knee pull-ins. Okay, and for the knee-to-knee pull-in, I'm just going to lie on my back, okay, and you just want to push your knees together. Simple as that. You want to keep your feet planted in the ground, abs are tight, hold for 1 or 2 seconds and come back. Hold, come back, just like that. I'm looking for 15 reps. Now, once our core training circuit is over, we're going to move into our stretching. Okay, for our stretching, once again, pretty much the same thing. I've got my pigeon pose with a twist here, so I'm going to hold in this position, twist in towards my body here, holding for anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Half kneeling hip flexor pose. Abs are tight, twisting in. Okay, and then I have my prayer pose where reaching out in front of me, holding for anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds, okay? And those are your core complete hip rotation corrections.